Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and we are with, again, Hawk, Varric, and Anders. It's like Duck, Duck, Goose, except Hawk, Varric. So, we are going to go into Patrice's safe house, see what she wants.
Nice to see you too.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Time is wasting. Who is going where?
My name is Sister Patrice. I have assumed a burden of charity. This is my charge.
Twist my tail.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
If you're so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
Fine.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
Better out there than here with the Templar.
That is obviously not an option. You must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this. This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Qunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you were hired. Good luck.
Oh. Sorry, Varric. Fine, let's go.
Tromping the deep dark with a horned skull mage, and other colloquials to that effect.
We just have some spiders to deal with. And of course, Tojin does nothing. Because why would he be able to do anything? Yeah. Alright, let's keep moving. Well, that got stuck on a pixel. I'm okay when the enemies get stuck on a pixel. It's kind of hilarious.
Watch where you step.
Yep, yep. We heal quick enough. Fuck, if you could keep fighting, I would appreciate it. Oh look, a chest. Place of something useful. Vaguely. Health potion's nice.
What does it take to get this mage to pitch in and help?
The hell? Great, thugs.
Ah, look at this. Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dumb lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
Yeah, listen to the
A
smart
voice
man.
of reason. What's he doing with you?
You lot think you're so damn right. Buying everything, running free marches like me into our own sewers. You want us bound, like this thing? I'd see you dead first.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
Well then. Ah, there you are.
They get the idea, Kunari, Ketogen, whatever. Calm yourself! Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder?
Okay.
I'm getting you out of here before you help again. Still clear as a bell. Great.
Alright. Just let me loot. Is that Rot Gut. Okay. For a second there, instead of reading Rot Gut, I read Regret. Which I think a bottle of Regret would have been way funnier. That may just be me. Do you open? Oh, you do. Alright. Out into the Vinmark Mountains. Oh, great.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of Iskaratam were killed by Tal Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
How did I know this job would end in more Kunari?
You speak as if ignorance is your natural condition. The bodies of his slain Karatam could lead only here. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He is allowed no other purpose.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Serabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
I've met with your leader. The Arishok would not want a potential ally challenged in this way.
Claiming to know the will of the Arishok with Serabas in your care is Marasi Mikari, a child bleating without meaning. The Arishok knows what is to be done with Serabas who lose their Avarad. There is no greater threat to their control.
Ah. Which actually, given the fact that the mask that he's wearing is broken... I actually haven't decided how I wanted to resolve this. Fight here is a tradition of the Qun, or let them take him. Well, it's not like anyone's gonna say anything.
I'm not giving him to you. He'll choose his own path.
He wants what the Qun demands. He is nothing else. You, Basra, your kind have no sense. The opportunity for reason will be forced upon you. You will all be brought to the Qun.
Okay. Anders, please take care of yourself.
Can you stand?
I am unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basvarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of our Varad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
Well, that's gratitude. I fought so you could go die anyway.
I commit to the most difficult choice. The truth of the Qun.
What if it's wrong?
Many say that before they know certainty.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basvarad. Remember this day.
Okay, can I go loot now? Because watching you immolate yourself is a little unpleasant. Please let me live.
What is wrong with these things?
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
If this was her doing, I have a few questions for her.
Okay. There's things up there. There's a sparkly thing up here. Ooh, silverite. And some rubble. And a pile of bones. Alright, yes, we're gonna leave. Oh, I have to go back there at night. Suppose I can do that. Alrighty. Round the corner. Please don't crash, game. Just gonna drop a quick save just in case. Interesting that she set us up. Seem to recall.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Well, my helpful associate from the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable. A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Qunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
If, perhaps. Why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug? You are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
We'll be hearing from that one again.
Most definitely. Alright. But still, that was a lot of coin. Alright. Well then, let's stop at home. It's right here. I haven't been back in a while. I can say hi to Arl Pup and Mum, and I think pick up the last thing that's in here. And we'll be doing this before too long. Before the deep roads is my plan. So I could order poisons. Runes. I got more of those than I expected. Potions. A fruit potion. I really should order a couple of those. Yeah. Alright. So, what to do next? Well, as I said, I'll be approaching that at some point. Anders wants to talk. We can go do that. I have all this. And I keep seeing stuff about this, so go look into that after I talk with Anders. I'm just going for a walk. At night, in Darktown, to see Anders. I'm just full of brilliant ideas, I know. Hi, Anders.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again.
Are you talking about Fi?
I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
This is the funnier line, and in case you haven't noticed, I like flirting with Anders.
Well, he can't complain about his looks anyway.
Growing up in the Circle, everything is about order and rules and the Templars. The apprentices, we found ways to make that bearable. Carl and I, he was the first. We could forget that out in the world. We were nothing but Templar slaves. We hadn't been together for a long time. But still, it hurt.
Hmm? You were together?
You and Carl?
I've always believed people fall in love with a whole person, not just a body. Why would you shy away from loving someone just because they're like you? Does it bother you that I've been with men?
Nope.
I'm just glad it didn't take me any longer to find out.
It's hard to believe Carl is dead. And at my hand.
Yeah, that's what
Damn
hurt
the
it for a while.
Templars. I should have come to Kirkwall sooner.
Well, I could apologize, but I don't do well with comforting people.
What if we just get back to the flirting part?
I wish it were that easy. But I have this voice inside me, this drive for justice. When I think about the Templars, it's unbearable. If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, that's why I spent my whole entire time on the run.
You're starting to glow again.
And since yours is the only head here and I don't want to rip it off, I should stop. Yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
Besides, we have so much to do before the deep roads. Next time, I'll try to keep to more pleasant topics.
Of course. How we doing, by the way? Pretty well. Alright. So that was Anders. Talked to... Since I'm going to the alienage, I'll take Meryl for once. And I'll reevaluate after. Varric, you're good at talking with people. Alright, so Meryl, you've got 3 levels. And pump the rest into magic. I never assigned your ability points to begin with. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually. Go there. And that one. Wait, Hawk, you... When did you get 2 points? One in con, one in will. I don't even know when you got those. Alright. So as I said, we're gonna go to the alienage. So yes, I do recognize the irony in the fact that I summoned Meryl all the way to Darktown just to go to the alienage. Especially when she's one of the fast travel points. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That was really not what I wanted, game. 1, 2, 3. Lowtown. There's so many places to press. Loading, loading, loading.
Thank you very much for the help earlier, Varric.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine?
I left it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy. Just in case.
Aww. So cute. So yeah.
He won't go to the circle willingly, but it's the only place.
So this is the alienage. And so we are going to end this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.